Welcome to Dance Mogul Magazine. We are live at the Elements Dance Convention in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are here with the legendary Dave Scott. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, sir. Hi, I'm Dave Scott, creative director. I've done a lot of things, all those dance movies. I started off with You Got Served, Stomp the Yard, the Step Up movies, and a lot of stage and film. But that's I think the movies is the claim of fame.
Right.
Claim of fame.
No, thank you so much for that introduction. So now, I mean, you're doing those things, and I'm still able to see those movies on cable till today. And those
Residuals.
movies, yes, exactly. Those movies set off a trend that helped spawn a generation of dancers, and it just brought more people, into the dance world. It introduced people to dance that may not have seen it, and so, the work that you've done have helped contribute to creating this whole dance culture that we see. But what I want to ask you about is, what are some of the things that you notice as far as the discipline that's needed so that the young people can get to do some of the things that you've done?
Well, I love the movement that dance is making right now. It's all over the place, and it's really raised up from television shows and movies and stuff. And it's keeping the dance world working.
Yes.
But what I don't like is now people just get on YouTube and feel like they can just get up off the couch and they're a dancer now. But it takes a lot of discipline and a lot of training, and there's foundation to all the genres of dance. And just because you have the rhythm and you can move doesn't mean you don't need to practice. You don't need to go back to the root of things so you'll know how to actually move and create and put it in the pocket. And that's one thing that it kind of bugs me a little bit, but that's why I teach. That's why I'm at Elements right now teaching. Because I wanna educate them in the right way, because it's not just steps.
Yeah.
It's more to it.
Thank you for that. And so when you get hired to work on the set of a movie and to help create an atmosphere that works with the movie, what are some of the things that you're looking for in terms from a dancer that you're going to choose to work with you? What are you looking for?
Well, on top of the talent and in particular looks, or looking for different things, I'm looking for people with good spirit, because I have to be around these people every day. So I need good attitudes, I need good energy, and as well as discipline. Just get in there and be ready to work, and just go hard. I'm a strong working choreographer, but I'm fun. And I think the more fun I am, the more open people are, because I really want to bring the personality of those artists into the film. When I do a dance film and it's two different crews, I need the characters from that crew to be those people, so that's how I choreograph from their, characteristics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now, let me ask you about your strong qualities. What do you think it is about you that has given you the strength to be able to overcome the obstacles that you overcame throughout your life to be able to achieve the things that you've done today?
Well, God.
Yes, then that's a good answer.
I use all of the negative that I go through as my stepping stones to push me, and everything from life I put into my movement. That's why sometimes it may look angry, sometimes it may look like I'm in love, sometimes it just can be super aggressive, and really because of these different things, dance changed my life. I danced it out. You know what I mean? So when it's a problem over here, I danced it out. Just to get my mind off of it. So it was a hobby for me at first, and just I didn't think it was going to be something that I would make a career. But so
and then it turned out to be just that.
Yeah.
So speaking about that, I want to know, can you tell us about how you, the value of having a relationship or a friendship with someone such as Chuck and some of the other choreographers that was here? Like, what's the value in being able to rely on other individuals such as yourself and the support systems that you guys have been able to build?
Well, they're my friends, and as well as my peers in the dance world and in the entertainment world. Their drive and their successes help push you to keep going, because everybody's competitive. Everybody wants to get to the next big thing. So if I see something that a television show or something that Chuck or Rhapsody or somebody's done, I'm like inspired.
Yes.
It's inspiring to see other people's movement and in the game.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's really good.
mhm.
I'm gonna go back to you mentioned YouTube. Is your basic message for young people is to not take dance for granted and try to use social media as a teacher, that they should try to allow themselves to get hands-on training from individuals such as yourself and others that may be willing to give them the actual hands-on experience, guidance, and the hands-on training?
I think they should use social media like it's supposed to be used, as a push. It should pump you up and make you want to learn, but don't learn from it. It should make you want to go take a class like Elements, like this convention, and go and learn from these actual educators, instead of trying to mimic someone on your computer, on your phone, and on YouTube. So you're not really getting the knowledge that you're supposed to get. And I don't think YouTube is bad. I think social media is good for inspiration, but I don't think it's good for people to learn from. That's why you're miseducated.
Yes. Did you ever think that there would come a time, such as now, where you would be able to participate locally in a local town, city, whatever, doing a convention like this, to where you would actually have hands-on role in helping to educate young dancers, whereas maybe like 10, 15, 20 years ago, there wasn't conventions, wasn't going on such as this, where you guys, the guys that actually help, the industry, Hollywood, the artists, the stars, and so forth, to where you would actually be here now local, lending yourself to help the kids in the community to be better.
I think it's amazing. When I was younger, we didn't have things like
Exactly, and that's my point.
And even if we did, I didn't know where they were.
Exactly, that's my point. And it wasn't visible to you.
Yeah.
And so that's why I bring that up, because to see that we have evolved so much as a culture, a society, to where you have your actual work experience that you do as a profession for professional in a professional manner, and now you're able to use that work and that's those same skill sets and actually give it back to the next generation in a way that they can understand it. That's invaluable.
Oh, I think it's brilliant. I would have loved to see Mr. Wiggles walk down the street and
Exactly, when
and
you were
just show
younger,
me
right?
some stuff. Yeah, or popping Pete. I would have been like, oh my God.
Exactly.
But
Come
yeah.
to your city and set up a situation where you can just,
And I can learn from the actual creator.
and find out hands-on what it takes, to be better at something that you love. And so I wanted to mention that, because I think we've reached a point in our society now where a concept like this has more meaning than people actually really know, and helping to foster successful young people for the future. Because look what you've done without this. So
Yeah.
just imagine, these young people, the impact that they're going to have, that you're going to have on their life. They're going to remember this forever. The choreography that you showed them, the pictures that you took for them, they're going to remember that and share it with their children and grandchildren.
Yes, and I think some people, that's funny. These conventions are great. Some people, they probably are on the cuff of not dancing anymore. I don't want to do this. I'm not inspired. I don't want to dance anymore. And then you have a convention like this, and then we come in here and they're just totally right back in the game. They're like, okay, this is what I really want to do. And so I think these conventions are big in that way, because we are here and you're learning from the actual person that did this, the actual person that did that TV show, the actual person that did that film, and even if you're not the best dancer in the class and you haven't learned enough, but you're inspired to want to get more. You're inspired to want to take another class, another convention. I'm gonna seek these places out so I can be well informed.
Yes.
So that's why I love these these conventions.
That's good. Now, are you able to see from when you're on the stage, are you able to see specific individuals that have potential, like, wow, that person,
Absolutely, I see everybody.
so you're able to see if someone has a potential, like, I just showed them that move, and they're able to really express that, to really make me see that they get it.
Yes, you know what, with dancers, I try to tell them, your personality, when we can clean it, you can do it, everybody can be standing right next to each other and doing it like exactly clean, precise, but your fingerprint in this game is your personality. That's gonna come through regardless. So I want you to be you. I want you to be clean and but put your personality into my choreography. That's what I want.
Okay.
You know?
And that's a good message for the dancers as well. So at this point, I want any interview in closing, I just want to give you the opportunity to give any final words, whether it's words of encouragement to the youth, advice or whatever, or maybe you could even thank, anybody that have helped you throughout your journey in life.
Okay.
It's always good for the young people to see that no matter what level of accomplishments we have, we need to be humble and always be grateful to others that helped us out.
Absolutely. Well, yes, I just want to, my message to all dancers, everybody, it's going to be hard times. If it was all easy, I mean, everybody would be doing it, you know what I mean? But I just want everybody to never stop, never stop with your dreams, never stop with your goals, and never stop the movement. And I just want to thank you for having me here for the interview. I want to thank Tom, thank Chuck Maldonado, and for having me here. And I've learned a lot along the way, but I've never stopped learning, ever. Never, even when I'm out there teaching the kids, teaching you guys, I'm learning from you guys. So with that being said, never stop learning, and never stop moving.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.